Is Tom here? No. Did you send it to him?
I sent it to everybody.
Was Tom supposed to be there or planning on it?
I never heard anything either way, but,
Okay.
oh, he was?
Yeah, I didn't know, I thought he was on.
Better make sure he's okay.
You gonna call him, you want me to?
Justin's been texting him, so Justin's looking at his text from him.
Okay.
Hang
I'm just
tight.
asking if he's getting on.
Oh, you are? Justin's texting him, Rick.
Okay.
Can't find
He's meant to be on video, he's texting me back right now, so I text
He's trying.
trying question.
There's Scott.
Did you give him the call-in number too?
Um,
Oh, he's calling.
let's
That's
see
not
if I
bad.
did.
He's on.
The phone number doesn't show other people's on the screen. It wipes it out.
Did you click the?
Oh, no, I'll switch that up.
Yeah, look for the most recent email, there we go. That's,
It's not Jake. It's not Tom.
No.
Johnny. Johnny Lesko.
It's just the next guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so. Johnny, can you send Tom the?
Yeah.
Can you send me the most recent number I can text him?
Yeah.
If you don't have Tom's email.
Do you want the link or the phone number for it?
Just send me the link real quick.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna email you the link real quick.
Alright, I sent
We all saw it.
everyone. Well, I can just block them from entering. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you sticking with us through the constant technical difficulties here. Let's see if that fixes our camera problems. Justin, any idea on how to get the camera to work?
Is it still not working?
No. I'm trying to like pop open settings and see if it's something in there, but
Are there other camera options?
no. And even when I just go to like the camera app,
Can't
It
find
just
it.
work for me.
huh? Did you do GoToMeeting or did you just do Google?
Google.
Interesting.
Tom Allen.
We got Tom.
I just run it.
There he is.
All right, everyone. Well, we're not gonna have video into City Hall for now. If you're interested in seeing the three of us sitting up here, feel free to tune in on the live stream on City Hall. But I think we've got more people videoing in anyways today. So we're just gonna move forward with the start of the meeting once everyone's feeling ready.
I think we're all set. Does everybody remember the rules?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's roll call, verbal, and phone for all motions. When we ask for any outside phone call-ins, the clock starts for both yea or nay for 2 minutes. And the number will go out as we get there. Is that correct, Johnny or Justin? Whoever's helping.
Johnny.
Yeah, that's correct. This is Johnny here.
Okay, thanks, Johnny. All right, I see, is Rick Keeman on the phone?
Yep.
Present. Okay, great. Well, we'll start with the first agenda item, which I believe are the minutes from the October 26th meeting.
Mr. President, I have reviewed the minutes. If there are no further questions or comments, I move to approve.
A motion by Rick, seconded by?
I'll second that.
Seconded by Tammy. Rick, you're in favor?
Yes.
Tammy, you're in favor?
Correct.
Jeff?
Yes, sir.
Dan?
Yes.
Thank you. Jack? Is Jack with us? Okay. Jack's not with us. I'm in favor. That carries unanimously. The minutes are scanned. Going to the first agenda item is 0/11/2020. If you would, sir, Jonathan, would you read us the minutes or the notes, please?
Yep, just one moment, please.
All right, so item number 1 is a variance to allow auto repair in a C2. The petitioner has requested a use variance to allow an auto repair in a C2. The location is currently used as a commercial garage. Many sites along the corridor are automobile oriented, including a gas station on the west end of the block and existing auto service and detailing businesses on the east end of the block. The corridor is zoned C2, a general business district. This district is intended to provide space for retail as well as certain services, wholesale, and warehousing uses that are not typically associated with commercial use. The comprehensive plan identifies the area for community vitality. The plan notes that designs should be aware of traffic circulation, lighting, loading areas, dumpster locations, and signs to be sensitive to adjacent single-family and multifamily residential areas. The north side of the road is not within city limits. It is zoned by the county as residential. The land use is low-density residential. The parcel to the south is used for commercial 20 to 39 unit family apartments. The petitioner intends to improve the current parking lot and bring it up to code, as well as to make aesthetic enhancements to the exterior of the building. Recommendation. Due to the existing automobile-oriented uses, as well as the existing use of the site, it is the opinion of the planning department that the variance could be viewed favorably. Thank you.
Thank you, John. I appreciate the comments. I see there was a mailing, is that correct?
Correct.
And what were the responses?
No responses.
Okay. With that, before we open it to the public, is there anyone on the zoning board that would like to comment on this? All right, with that, we'll open it up to the public. Is there anyone who'd like to speak in favor of the petition?
Tom, we have somebody here in the audience that's here. Are you here to speak in favor?
Yes.
You can come up to the microphone if you would care to.
Okay, is he speaking in favor or opposed?
In
Yeah, are you
favor.
in favor or opposed?
In favor.
In favor of, we
Yeah, thank you.
own the building at 1621 and 1633, which is just directly west of them.
Your name?
Name is Karen Long is the owner, and I'm her husband, Dale Long.
Thank you, Dale Long. Please proceed.
And I believe we also have Julie and, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, on the line here with us to speak for Bog.
Andy.
Bog's Pit Stop. Andy, that's it.
Yeah.
So if you want to
And
go.
Jonathan, are both in favor?
Yes, these are the petitioners.
All right, well, let's go with Dale Long first. He's in the audience. Go ahead, Dale.
Sorry.
Poor Dale.
I'm Dale Long. My wife and I own the building next to there, 1621, 1633. We've owned the property for over 20 years, and we have no problem with Boggs moving in there and doing whatever they want to do. So we're just happy to have
Very
people.
good.
Pardon me?
I said, thank you. I believe that was the end of your comments, sir. That sounded very favorable, though.
Yes, I'm favorable. Okay.
Okay, very good. Thank you, sir. And sorry, Johnny, who did you have on the phone?
We have the petitioner here in the call with us.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, sir. Your name?
Andy Tinstra.
All right, Andy, can you go ahead and summarize your comments, or is that all you wanted to say?
We're the owners of Boggs Automotive. We really want to go to this building. We have a potential to expand our company. And so we're looking for the space to provide all forms of automotive repair, maintenance, and even detailing.
All right, very good, sir. Any other comments?
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone else in the building or on the phone, Johnny?
Not on this call, so we could give out
Go
the number
ahead.
now.
Let's throw out the number. We'll give them 2 minutes, and that's for those either in favor of or in opposition.
All right, so that phone number is 574-377-0287. Again, that's 574-377-0287.
All right, thank you, Johnny. We'll give that a couple of minutes. I've got that it's about 10 after, and at 12 after, we'll rejoin the meeting. Well, that's very clear, Johnny. If they can't see that, then people will call and you obliterated everybody.
That's pretty good.
Almost blinding light.
Yeah. Now that let me right up.
Yep.
Well, you can take your spectacles off and still see it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could read that. You could almost do it in Braille. Johnny, has there been any calls?
None so far.
Okay, thank you. This sounds like a very straightforward petition, so I'm assuming that it will not garner any negatives. That's always a good thing. All right, Johnny, I've got just about 2 minutes past on that, so let's close it to the public. We can chat among ourselves about the petition. Any comments from the board?
I don't have any, I'm just glad to see some business coming to the west side of town.
That is a very favorable,
I agree. And
I think we're all happy about that.
that location looks like it's very conducive to auto repair.
It does.
Should be
A good fit.
good location for all of the above.
Yep.
All right, with that, is there anyone who would like to make a motion on this petition?
Tom, I'll go ahead and make the motion to approve this case number 2020-1101.
Thank you, Tammy, seconded by?
Second, Dan.
I'm sorry, Dan, you seconded?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the roll call, Rick. And Tammy, you're in favor?
Correct.
Jeff, you're in favor? Okay, Dan, you're in favor?
Yes.
All right, I'm in favor. That carries unanimously. Thank you very much. That petition is successful. Johnny, let's move on to 0102-2020. Can you read or provide the notes on that one?
All right, this is one located at 1195 Polk Drive. The petitioner has requested a variance from development standards to allow a sign to be placed within 10 feet of the public right-of-way. The proposed sign would be 5 feet, give or take, from the property line. The 10-foot clearance requirement exists primarily to maintain ample visibility for road users and vehicles entering the roadway. The distance between the property line and the actual travel surface of the road is greater than 16 feet at this time. The total distance of the sign to the travel surface would be greater than the minimum 10 in the code. The city currently does not have plans to expand the travel surface. The right-of-way between the road and the parcel is predominantly used for utilities. The petitioner has requested this variance because 10 feet into the property where the sign would be placed in conformance with our code is a lower grade. Placing the sign within this ditch would make it difficult for the sign to meet other regulations such as height and visual elements. Due to the lack of plans for roadway expansion and the grade conditions of the site, it is the opinion of the planning department that this variance should be granted.
Thank you, Johnny. I understand there was a mailing.
Yes.
And any comments pro or con?
None.
All right, before we open it up to the petitioner or the public, is there any comments from the board? Questions? Okay, let's open it up to the public. Anyone in the audience who would like to speak in favor of this petition?
We've got Jake Weber on the line.
Yes, I see you, Jake. You look like you're all set. Are you ready to go, sir?
Yeah, good evening, guys. I am representing Bright Signs Marketing in Extremity, which is actually West Hill Development, who owns that, would be putting up this sign in the Warsaw Tech Park. We have put the sign right there on the corner of Polk and Sylvia's Crossing. But there's already that big Warsaw Tech Park sign there. So just up the road, towards, just up Sylvia's Crossing, right there, that's where we're wanting to put the sign. And if we go back 10 feet from the property line, we'll be kind of in a ditch. So it would be really hard for this sign to be seen. It would be very similar to the Winona PVD coatings just up the road. It's a sign that's pretty close to the road. I took a picture of it. I don't know if I can just send that out, but you guys know kind of what they're talking about. But it'd be pretty similar to that sign.
All right, thank you, Jake. Does that conclude your comments, I assume, sir?
Yes.
Thank you. Anyone else would like to speak in favor? Anyone in the audience or on the phone that would like to oppose this petition?
Do you want me to read?
Okay, let's do the phone number one more time, Johnny. We'll give it 2 minutes and
All right, so that phone number was 574-377-0287. Again, that's 574-377-0287.
get my sunglasses for the next meeting. Feel like I'm getting a little burn here.
Johnny, while we're waiting, this is Rick Keegan. I have a question. In the photo you attached, we're looking at his property going north. Are the Dana medical signs and the sign across the street relatively the same position that Jake won? Relative to the road?
Yeah, it's about around there. That large distance that they do have between that and the road, again, is technically owned by the city, thus the pretty large setback. So it would be about in line with those, I believe.
Okay, so
Jake might be able to.
It would be in line with and coordinated with the other signs that are there. It won't stand out something really different. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, correct. I mean, all the signs will be following the similar development standards.
Okay.
There's no visual block with the sign going in that location, Johnny?
No, as I stated, the actual property line is significantly further away from the travel surface than would be required to create a visual hazard.
Very good, thank you, sir. All right, I think I'm coming up pretty close to 2 minutes, and there's no activity on the phone, Johnny?
None.
All right, let's close it to the public then. and move forward with our questions and comments among the board. Anyone have any questions or comments on the petition?
None here.
None here.
I'm good.
That covers the group. Is there anyone who'd like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion, we approve this.
And that was Dan, I believe, right?
Yep, that was me.
All right, Dan, seconded by
Second.
Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Roll call. Rick, are you in favor?
In favor.
Tammy?
Yes, in favor.
All right, Jeff, you're in favor?
Yes, sir.
Dan, you're in favor?
Yes, sir.
I'm in favor. That carries unanimously then. That petition passed. All right, thank you, everyone. I believe we're back now to the unfinished business. Is that correct, Johnny? I've lost my agenda for a second.
Correct. That's all there is left on our agenda.
All right, we got the really tough one up now. Who wants to make the last motion?
Oh, you know I will. If there are no further questions or comments, Mr. President, I would move to adjourn and wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
I'll second that, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone too.
That sounds good. Looks like we've already lost Scott, so we're standing in German, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving, all. Thank you so much.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Forgot to ask, will you sign yours, so at least have yours?
Oh,
And
right,
then-
okay.